Discover how learning from the past, preserving your tranquility, strengthening your resilience, and cultivating self-sufficiency can transform your life. Accept the challenge of being selective in your relationships and standing up for your principles. Join us on this Stoic journey of self-discovery and personal growth. Watch until the end and discover how applying these teachings can revolutionize your life. Not giving people a second chance means that you do not forgive them for their mistakes or wrongdoings, and you do not allow them to try to improve their behavior. This can be a difficult decision, but sometimes it is necessary for various reasons, such as you have been hurt too much by the person, and you cannot trust them again. The person has repeatedly violated your boundaries or expectations. You have given them enough chances already, and they have wasted them. You need to protect yourself from further harm or abuse. You want to move on with your life and focus on other things. Not giving people a second chance can be seen as harsh or unforgiving, but it can also be a form of self-respect and self-care. It can help you avoid toxic or unhealthy relationships and situations, and allow you to heal and grow. However, it is important to remember that not everyone deserves to be cut off completely, and sometimes people can change for the better if they are given a chance to prove themselves. Trust your urge. Dive deep into your instincts. They're your internal compass guiding you through life's twists and turns. Watch as we unravel the power of trusting your gut in next part. Lesson 1. Trust your urge. Trusting our urge can help us avoid toxic people and situations in terms of Stoicism. By trusting our urge, we can make better decisions, protect ourselves from harm, and pursue our true goals. Trusting your urge is not always easy, especially if you have experienced trauma, abuse, or gaslighting that made you doubt your own perceptions and feelings. Stoicism teaches how to live a virtuous and rational life in harmony with nature. Stoic beliefs is that we should live according to our inner guidance or urge, which is a reflection of the universal reason or logos that governs everything. By trusting our urge, we can avoid toxic people and situations that are contrary to our nature and that disturb our peace of mind. According to the Stoics, our urge is a natural ability that helps us sense what is right or wrong for us, without relying on logic or reason. It can alert us to potential dangers or red flags that we might otherwise overlook. If we feel uneasy or uncomfortable around someone, that might be a sign that they are not trustworthy or good for us. If we feel drawn or inspired by something, that might be a sign that it is aligned with our purpose or passion. Peel back the layers of perception and uncover the raw truth beneath the surface. Join us as we dissect reality and discover what lies beyond the veil of illusion. Lesson 2. Analyzing the reality. Assessing the situation objectively helps you to evaluate the facts and evidence of the situation without being influenced by your own or others' emotions, opinions, or biases. This can help you make rational decisions and avoid emotional manipulation by helping you generate and compare different possible solutions, rather than settling for the first or the easiest one. By assessing the situation objectively, you can avoid falling prey to emotional manipulation, which is when someone tries to influence your decisions or actions by using your emotions against you. Emotional manipulation can affect your decision-making process by distorting your perception of reality and making you ignore or dismiss the facts and evidence, limiting your options and making you feel trapped or helpless, influencing your emotions and making you feel angry, sad, anxious, or insecure. Therefore, assessing the situation objectively can help you make rational decisions and avoid emotional manipulation by allowing you to think clearly and critically and act in your best interest. Decode the intricate dance of human behavior and unlock the secrets to understanding yourself and those around you. Tune in to our enlightening video to master the art of recognizing behavioral patterns. Lesson 3. Recognizing behavioral patterns. Stoicism is to focus on what we can control and not on what we can't. We should not let our emotions, desires, or opinions be influenced by other people's actions, words, or judgments. Recognizing behavioral patterns help us to apply Stoicism to our interpersonal relationships. It involves observing how people behave in different situations and identifying the underlying motives, beliefs, and values that drive their actions. One of the lessons that we can learn from recognizing behavioral patterns is to not give people a second chance if they have repeatedly shown us that they are untrustworthy, dishonest, or harmful. This does not mean that we should be harsh, judgmental, or unforgiving towards others. It means that we should be realistic, rational, and self-respecting. We should not expect people to change their behavior if they have no intention or motivation to do so. We should not waste our time, energy, or resources on people who do not appreciate or reciprocate our efforts. We should not compromise our values, principles, or goals for the sake of pleasing or appeasing others. Instead, we should focus on cultivating relationships with people who share our vision, support our growth, and respect our autonomy. Break free from the chains of ambiguity and harness the liberating power of clear communication. Discover how to assert your boundaries with confidence in our must-watch video. Lesson 4. Communicate your boundaries clearly. Another lesson that we can learn from Stoicism and apply to our interpersonal relationships is to communicate our boundaries clearly and assertively. Boundaries are the limits that we set for ourselves and others based on our values, needs, and preferences. They help us protect our physical, mental, and emotional well-being, as well as our personal and professional goals. Communicating our boundaries means we express what we are comfortable with and what we are not, what we expect and what we do not, and what we are willing and what we are not willing to do, accept, or tolerate. We do this in a respectful, honest, and direct way without being aggressive, passive, or manipulative. We also listen to and respect the boundaries of others and seek to understand their perspectives and feelings. Embark on a journey of self-discovery and reclaim your inner peace. Uncover the transformative magic of prioritizing self-care as we guide you through our captivating video experience. Lesson 5. Prioritize self-care. Self-care is the practice of taking care of our physical, mental, and emotional health and nurturing our personal growth and development. Well-being is the state of being happy, healthy, and fulfilled. Prioritizing self-care and well-being means we value ourselves and our needs, and we do not neglect or sacrifice them for the sake of others. By prioritizing self-care and well-being, we can avoid giving people a second chance if they have shown us that they do not care about or support our well-being, or if they have a negative or toxic impact on our well-being. We can also prevent ourselves from becoming dependent, needy, or insecure in our relationships, and instead, we can be self-reliant, confident, and resilient. We can also enhance our ability to care for and contribute to the well-being of others, as we can only give what we have. Turn the pages of your life story and extract invaluable lessons from the chapters of your past. Join us as we delve into the wisdom of learning from past experiences in next part. Lesson 6. Learn from past experiences. We can learn from Stoicism and apply to our interpersonal relationships is to learn from our past experiences and use them as guides for the future. Learning from our past experiences means we reflect on what happened, what we did, how we felt, and what we learned. We do this in a constructive, not destructive way. We do not dwell on the past, regret our choices, or blame ourselves or others. We do not repeat the same mistakes, ignore the warning signs, or deny the reality. Using our past experiences as guides means that we apply the lessons we learn to our present and future situations and decisions. By learning from our past experiences and using them as guides, we can avoid giving people a second chance if they have shown us that they do not learn from their own mistakes, or if they have a pattern of hurting, betraying, or disrespecting us. We can also prevent ourselves from being stuck in the past, living in fear or missing out on life. We can also enhance our ability to grow, adapt, and thrive in any situation as we become wiser, stronger, and better. Build your tribe of champions and bask in the warmth of unwavering support. Discover the profound impact of surrounding yourself with like-minded souls in our uplifting video journey. Lesson 7. Surround yourself with supportive people. Learn from Stoicism and apply to our interpersonal relationships is to surround ourselves with supportive people who can help us heal and recover from toxic relationships. Supportive people are those who share our values, support our growth, and respect our autonomy. They are honest, loyal, and reliable. They provide us with emotional validation, comfort, and encouragement. They offer us practical assistance, advice, and resources. They help us establish healthy boundaries and expectations. They help us learn from our past experiences and use them as guides for the future. They help us rediscover ourselves and our sense of identity. By surrounding ourselves with supportive people, we can avoid giving people a second chance if they have shown us that they do not respect or value us, our boundaries, or our relationship. We can also prevent ourselves from becoming dependent, needy, or insecure in our relationships, and instead, we can be self-reliant, confident, and resilient. We can also enhance our ability to care for and contribute to the well-being of others, as we can only give what we have. Release the heavy burden of resentment and embrace the healing power of forgiveness. Explore the art of letting go without sacrificing your peace in our thought-provoking video. Lesson 8. Practice forgiveness without reconciliation. One of the things that is not under our control is how other people behave and treat us. Sometimes we may encounter people who hurt us, betray us, or wrong us in some way. This can cause us to feel anger, resentment, or bitterness towards them. These negative emotions are harmful to our well-being and peace of mind. They also prevent us from acting rationally and virtuously. Therefore, the Stoics advise us to practice forgiveness, which means letting go of our anger and resentment and wishing the best for the other person. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength and wisdom. Forgiveness does not necessarily imply reconciliation. The Stoics suggest that we practice forgiveness without reconciliation. This means that we do not hold a grudge or seek revenge, but we also do not trust or associate with the person who harmed us. This way, we can protect ourselves from further harm, while also maintaining our dignity and integrity. We can also free ourselves from the burden of negative emotions and focus on our own happiness and virtue. Unveil the truth behind the intricate dance of trust and learn to navigate its delicate nuances. Join us as we explore the profound concept of earning trust in our eye-opening video. Lesson 9. Trust is earned, not given. We should not be attached to external things or outcomes, but rather to our own actions and judgments. One of the implications of this belief is that we should not give people a second chance if they have betrayed our trust or harmed us in some way. This is because trust is something that we can control, and it is based on our own evaluation of someone's character and behavior. If someone has proven to be untrustworthy or harmful, we should not expect them to change or improve, but rather accept them as they are and act accordingly. Seneca said, "The wise man does not trust people who have been caught lying, or who have been easily deceived by others, or who have cheated their partners, or who have been impious to the gods." We should not give people a second chance because they are likely to disappoint us again, and because we should be content with what we have and not crave for more. Embrace the courage to bid farewell to toxic situations and welcome the dawn of a new chapter. Learn the art of graceful exits in our empowering video guide to knowing when to walk away. Lesson 10. Know when to walk away. Another lesson on not giving people a second chance from Stoicism is to know when to walk away from a situation or a relationship that is no longer beneficial or healthy for us. This means that we should not cling to something that is causing us more harm than good, or that is preventing us from living according to our values and principles. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. We should not give people a second chance because they are external factors that we cannot control, and that we should focus on our own choices and actions that are under our control. Moreover, we should not waste our time and energy on things that are not aligned with our goals and values, but rather invest them in what matters most to us. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something from these 10 lessons. Remember, you deserve to be treated with respect and dignity, and you don't have to settle for less. If someone has betrayed your trust, hurt you, or taken you for granted, don't give them a second chance. You are better off without them. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.